Alright, peeps, we're gonna try something different tonight. We're going to do the Archon quest. So this is my favorite team comp. One god, two god, a dragon, and somebody who should be a god. I didn't finish this, did I? Christ. Oh yeah, I remember why I stopped this.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Yo, what's it? Down to the
But
lights,
where are
bro.
those who share the memory?
Appreciate it. Much appreciated. Alright, let's see where this quest goes. No, I don't think this is where I need to go. Catherine.
Ah, traveler, Paimon. It's as it happens, there is a letter here for you. One moment.
A letter? From who? Dear Diary, I'm Kale. I work as a trainee forest ranger under my master, Tainari. I'm also studying at the academia. I've been getting better and better at reading lately. Mr. Al-Haytham says that the written word is a crucial medium. That said, when I think back to I'll leave it there for now. Master said he'll take me shopping in Sumeru City today, which is great, because I've been meaning to visit the toy store.
Kale.
Yes, Master!
What's wrong, Kale? Is there something on my face?
No, sorry. I didn't mean to stare. Did Master Tainari send you to pick me up?
Master Tainari? What are you talking about? Tainari is the General Mahamatra. He's probably busy arresting criminals in Sumeru City.
The hell?
Wait, Master Tainari is the General Mahamatra? But what about Mr. Sino?
Sorry? Oh, you mean that guy who just joined the Vahumana Darshan? Sounds like you've been getting to know more and more people since you joined the academia.
What's going on? If so, it's a weird choice of prank. But anyway, Sethos doesn't look like he's joking.
Hey, you're zoning out again.
Wait! He's right. It has been a while since I last visited Sumeru City. Is this really Sumeru City?
Hey, did you see who just walked by? Would you like some fruit?
How will I ever save enough money to buy that custom?
It takes courage to maintain.
I heard that the sage disappears without a trace as soon.
Lord Kabe Bay, did you get a chance to review this month's accounts? Any feedback?
You mean the version you sent over a few days ago? Yeah, I took a look when I received it. I was thinking that maybe our profit margin is a little excessive. I visited some of our commercial partners last month. Their earnings are very slim.
Are you suggesting that we give up some of our profits for them?
Well, since we have more than we need, yes. Making money for its own sake is pointless. Don't worry, I've already planned for it, and the numbers look fine. We can adjust the rates starting from next month. Also, about that designer you hired, I've had to revise his proposal 3 times now, but he just doesn't seem to... Let's cut our losses. Pay him his fee and send him on his way. I'd like you to get Layla on this instead. She was Cyrus's student, and she designed the Palace of Alcazarzaray. Seems like a much safer choice.
And this is why I don't do quests.
Who's
'cause they're
sneaking
too
around
long.
over there?
Miss...
Do you recognize this person?
Yes, it's all right. We've met. What brings you to the city?
No, this can't be real. I have to ask someone else. There's gotta be someone else out there who's...
Hey, wait! Don't run off! How strange. What's got...
It's like everyone switched places. I guess I'll keep looking around.
Would you like? Students are under
Yo,
so much...
Duyan. Welcome
Lots
to
of
the live,
visitors
bro.
today, I see.
Respect the life,
Welcome
I'm sure.
all. It's been a while.
Hey, Rahman. You know that guy who sells face powder on Treasure Street? I haven't seen him around.
Oh, you mean
Seriously? Oh, well, that's a shame.
Oh, don't worry.
the legendary...
Playmate, you know?
Well, I mean, I
I'm
try to
not
go through
actually
that
sure
story
when
quest
people
and
started
I
calling me
can't think
that.
about talking with it, dog. I swear
Maybe
to you.
the other Eremites thought I'd... To be completely honest, I think the title would fit you better.
You think?
You would?
Is that so strange?
Oh, not as... I've adored the...
Really? Hey, when that...
Sure. If the day comes...
Don't I know everything I've
Find
ever
on
known?
people.
Suddenly it's all a jumbled mess. The question is, who's right? Them or me? Oh, my head feels so heavy. I can't think straight.
Mahamatra Tainari, we've apprehended the suspect.
They say that the fool is prone to blind faith, but the wise man is not immune to it either. Siraj, do you have anything to say in your defense?
Tainari, you were the one who turned the sages against me. And now you're trying to stop me again?
That's enough. I'm not in the mood, Karina.
Yes, sir.
Next on the agenda... What is it? Wait, did Professor Zahahati send you?
No, Master, it's me. Listen to me. Something really weird is going on, and you're not the General Mahamatra. You're a forest watcher. Just yesterday, we agreed to come.
All right, Your name is Kale, correct? Although this is our first meeting, you do seem strangely familiar somehow.
No.
That means somebody has messed with the tree.
Master!
What is it? Did you have another nightmare? I've told you before, when you're tired, lay down on your back in bed and get some proper sleep. Now, go wash your face, take...
Okay. Thanks, Master Tainari.
And yet, dreams can sometimes be a warning of things that will soon come to pass. That dream felt unusually real, didn't it? Here's my suggestion. Since you're heading into Sumeru City anyway, you may as well tell Lesser Lord Kusanali about everything that happened. And just to be on the safe side, I think you should also inform your 2 traveler friends. Time is short. A storm is coming from beyond the bound.
What a strange situation. No wonder Kali was in such a rush to write us a letter.
Imagine waking up one day to find that everything around you has changed. Let's get to Sumeru and find out what the heck is going.
Bro, they just toss me here? Do I have enough to buy? Ah, I spent up all of my primos. Yeah, shit, I can't change my team either.
Traveler! Paimon! Thank goodness! I'm so glad you made— Of course! Yeah. After I wrote my letter, Master and I went— She was silent at first. It seemed like she was deep in thought. Then the next day, we got told that she was ordering everyone to leave Sumeru City immediately and move to Caravan Rebot.
The entire population?
Not just Sumeru City. The evacuation also includes Lokapala Jungle, Avidia Forest, Ashavan Realm, and Ardravi Valley. Basically, everyone living in the rainforest must temporarily relocate to Caravan Rebot.
Holy smokes! It's crazy!
Yes, it's quite an operation. Even if people only bring the bare essentials, the scale is simply enormous. They've requisitioned almost all the Sumpter beasts since the Dendro Archon after our meeting. Oh, the official reason they've—
The Dendro Arc? She also said she'd hold—
Tighnari? Kale?
One moment. As a forest watcher, I've been tasked— This will be the final group of evacuees from Sumeru City. While they're away from home, they'll be heavily— Thank you for coming.
Excuse me. Sorry to trouble you.
Where's my mom? Where did she go?
Don't those items—
I bet you thought you'd get away with—
We should go help the
I'm so glad that you believed me and came all this way to help. It means a lot. Please stay safe.
Don't worry. We may not know exactly what's going on yet, but as long as we stick together, we'll find a way through this. Goodbye! Look after yourselves!
Will do. See ya!
Paimon's not sure how she felt. Let's head to the Sanctuary of Sur—
Who goes there? No unauthorized access.
Are you blind? It's the Traveler and Paimon.
Huh? Oh, so it is. I'm sorry, I haven't been— The Dendro Archon is in a very vulnerable state at the moment. Mahamatra Sino is concerned that our enemies might choose this moment to strike. So he's ordered us to strengthen—
Just seeing you two again already puts our minds at ease. Please, enter. I'm sure everyone's expecting you.
Traveler, Paimon, you made it.
Aha! Perfect timing. Reliable helpers like you are just what we need right now.
Oh, it's good to see everyone again. Colin, what kind of danger is Sumeru City in exactly? And how come everyone has to move to Caravan Rebot?
At this stage, we can't be certain. We're investigating, but no definitive answers yet.
I take it that Kale told you about her strange dream?
Yeah. Apparently, everyone in Sumeru City was acting super weird. Even you guys. It was like you'd all switched places.
That's right. Kale and Tighnari reported the situation to the Dendro Archon. She believes that it wasn't merely a dream, and that whatever it was has something to do with Irminsul.
It's a reasonable inference. Only through Irminsul can people's memory and cognition be so significantly modified.
We don't know why Kale would dream of these things, nor who was trying to warn her. The Dendro Archon decided to connect to Irminsul to investigate more thoroughly.
Irminsul is connected directly to the ley lines. The tree serves as a central hub where the ley lines converge, and its core function is to record and store the world's knowledge and memories. But something has gone awry, severely compromising the performance of this core function. Information is bottlenecking inside Irminsul, hampering the ley line's flow. If this continues, new information will languish unrecorded, with existing records thrown into disarray.
In short, the souls of the dead will be stranded, while the living have their sense of reality warped. In the long run, Kale's dream could well become a reality. And that's just the beginning. There's no...
I have come this far, to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
Faced with a growing backlog of information, the Dendro Archon decided to connect herself directly to Irminsul and take over the recording and processing function herself.
But it is an almost impossible task. Individual brains aren't equipped to deal with the sheer volume of knowledge and memories involved. All that information flooding in at once would instantly fry any human mind. And for God... even for a god, the suffering must be unimaginable.
The Dendro Archon's power originates from Irminsul. Any issue with the tree itself takes a toll on her to begin with. On top of that, she's subjecting herself to the grueling task of processing all that data. It must be torture for her. And despite all of this, she is somehow finding the strength to investigate the Irminsul.
I finished analyzing the latest data. Looks like our working theory was wrong. There's no signs of Irminsul having been attacked from the outside.
So it's internal then? Some sort of disease, perhaps? No. I've spent half my life studying the ley lines. If Irminsul malfunctioned this easily, the world would have met its end long ago.
Sino? What is it?
Not long ago, I got a tip from the Core of 30 that a large number of unidentified merchant caravans had recently been spotted entering Sumeru through Beta Harbor. At first, I suspected that they might have something to do with all this, so I sent some people to investigate. But if Irminsul wasn't attacked from the outside...
Don't you think there are more important things to worry about right now than guessing who's behind all this? It's been over 12 hours with no new intel. If even the Keeper of Irminsul is this badly affected, you can imagine how bad things are in there.
Dendro Archon.
What's wrong?
Her breathing is weak, and her elemental energy levels are dangerously low.
Looks like it's time to move to the backup plan.
What's the backup plan?
Get out of the city and take the Dendro Archon with us. The entrance to Irminsul is directly beneath the sanctuary of Surasthana. That means this is ground zero if anything goes wrong.
The Dendro Archon has a very strong connection to Irminsul. But theoretically, this connection should grow weaker with distance. Under normal circumstances, she can unleash her full power here. But with Irminsul out of control, our first priority is to get her away from here.
The situation is critical. There's no time to deliberate. Everyone in agreement?
I'll deal with it. I'll also let the Matra and the Core of 30 know to start evacuating.
Let's go. No sense grieving when there's nothing more we can do.
Agreed. We'll be back as soon as this is over.
The last group of civilians has been safely evacuated. Dendro Archon's carriage will travel with them. Sino and Hat Guy will protect the convoy. With the Dendro Archon in a coma, and with Irminsul still deteriorating, we have no choice but to evacuate Sumeru City. Feels as though we're being pushed along by an invisible hand.
Stop moaning, Cyrus. We're the teachers here. We should be showing a little more confidence, don't you think?
A wise judgment.
Let's move out to Caravan Rebot.
Sir, all units are in position.
Good. Everything is going to plan. Interfering with Sumeru City is a necessary step, so do not hesitate. The Irminsul situation will not harm you. We need to speed things up here, too. We don't want to keep our client waiting, do we?
No, sir. You have my word. Everything will be completed on schedule.
Wearing a fur jacket in the desert is criminal.
They say that fervent ambition attracts the favor of the gods, and with it, a vision. But we appear to be the exception. So, is our ambition not strong enough? Or does it threaten the very foundations of this world?
How is the Dendroark?
Her breathing is steady. I prepared some therapeutic incense for her, but it hasn't had much effect. Her vitals are still very weak. Based on the information you've provided, I have a working hypothesis. Her condition is partly due to Irminsul's influence, and partly due to a physiological imbalance caused by the rapid depletion of her power. Elemental energy usually flows through the body at a relatively constant rate. The body grows accustomed to this rhythm, so when it's thrown out of balance, physical symptoms will appear.
Is this similar to the ley lines? Overloading and withering both directly affect their vitality, potentially causing irreversible damage.
Correct. From a biological perspective, if you overexert yourself, you pay the price with your life. The Dendro Archon is not only drained of power, but her life force is at a critically low level.
Is there any way to restore her health? I know the ley lines have strong self-healing abilities. As long as any blockages or pollutions are dealt with, they can quickly regain their vitality. But what about people? Well, gods. What's their capacity for self-healing?
Before we think about that, there's a bigger predicament to resolve. Restoring the Dendro Archon's power requires us to heal Irminsul first.
Paimon's already... Master Tighnari?
Tighnari.
Master Nephis, sages.
Tighnari, haven't seen you in ages. Have you gotten taller? Or did your ears get longer?
Hopefully the former, Uncle Baladuri.
Sino, where's Professor Cyrus? I thought he'd be with you.
He went out into the wild to investigate the situation.
He shouldn't be trotting around alone at his age.
Would someone mind introducing us?
Ah, yes, of course. Allow me to do the honors. I'm sure we're all familiar with the Traveler and Paimon. They're the heroes who helped foil Azar's conspiracy and save Sumeru. These gentlemen and I are the 6 current sages of the Academia. Balduri and I are part of the Old Guard, while the other 4 took office after Azar and his clique fell from power. We have Sage Alkindi of the Spantamad Darshan, Sage Farnas of Kasharawar, Rataoist Sage Shakir, and finally Harabatot Sage Rusht.
I've heard much about you. Delighted to finally meet you in person.
Once we're on the other...
Of course!
We need to come up with a plan as soon as possible. For now.
Well, firstly, having reviewed the data, I'm inclined to agree with your assessment. That being said, before we consider how to fix it, we need to understand precisely what has gone wrong. Furthermore, we somehow need to ascertain this without relying on the Dendro Arc.
We have no direct access to Irminsul. However, we might be able to gather the information we need from the ley lines.
Wait, is that what Cyrus is up to? I wonder...
I heard that while in the sanctuary of Surasthana, the Dendro Archon had to serve as the central information hub herself. The Irminsul is vital, not just to the safety of Sumeru, but to all of Teyvat.
Are you saying we should consider a scenario in which Irminsul is completely destroyed?
I'm merely pointing out that the possibility exists.
You have a valid point. But until...
Kale, I understand that you were the first to foresee this crisis. If it's all right, I'd like to talk with you about it in more detail.
Of course! But even I don't know how I came to have that dream.
If there are no signs of external damage, could it be a stress fracture? Metals tend to suffer from this issue with long-term use. And Irminsul has existed for centuries, after all.
It's possible, but surely a stress fracture would be more likely to cause a complete shutdown rather than chaos.
Sages, General Mahamatra, sorry to interrupt, but something has come up.
What happened?
Some citizens didn't believe that Sumeru City was really in any danger. They slipped away and hid during the relocation, intending to return home.
How many people are we talking?
About a dozen. Sakura found them while on patrol, but they appeared to be suffering from psychosis. For whatever reason, they were trying to kill each other. By the time we arrived, there were only 2 survivors. One was unconscious from their injuries. The other tried to attack us, but was subdued.
Where did this happen?
Near Yasna Monument.
That's not far from Caravan Rebot. Master.
I know. The Irminsul anomaly is beginning to have effects in the world. I didn't expect it to spread to Yasna Monument so soon. It almost feels like we're being chased relentlessly, with no time to catch our breath.
Sir Cyrus said the same thing. He sent me back to report in, while he continues investigating.
I'll go join him.
Count me in too. Don't let my age fool you, I can still...
Very well.
Get back soon.
Take care of yourself.
Alright, we'll go see what we can do. Where are we going? Alright, so are we only confined to Sumeru? No, I can't go outside Sumeru. Oh shit, so we can't use any teleportation points. It's wild. That is wild.
What could the children be up to?
So I can't think what it is. Shit.
Please, don't go any further. As you get closer to Sumeru City,
There's no knowing what dangers you might encounter.
So this is our mentally disturbed man?
I'm going to gut you all!
Cyrus, you didn't even bring a single guard? Do you think you're...
It's fine. Come here and look at this.
Oh, it's...
That's right. Flowers that bloom from openings in the ley lines, indicating some sort of anomaly.
I don't believe I've ever seen a color like this before.
Did you discover it nearby?
Not just here. Way over there, too. They're everywhere. There's even more in that direction.
How did you ascertain the situation further ahead? Didn't you just say that we can't go beyond this point?
Yes. This area is relatively safe so far. But if you continue forward, delusions will start afflicting your mind. However, some vision-bearing mercenaries were able to maintain their sanity a little better. They're the ones who brought back news from further afield.
Sino, do you remember the class I taught on dissecting ley line blossoms?
I do, Professor. I received full marks in that course.
Good. After all these years, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. There must be anomalous information hidden within these blossoms. Alkindi, I'll need your help as well. Been a while since we worked on a project together.
Sure has.
Anything we can do to help?
Will you need my help?
All right, well, don't...
Let's regroup at Caravan Re...
That should be the heart of Oasis. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal. What is it? You thought of some... Really?
Phew. Glad to see you.
Any longer and we would have gone out looking for...
Well, this is a nice...
We've made some progress, so let's start by giving you and Paimon a quick update.
By dissecting the ley line's blossoms, we've been able to deduce that although Irminsul is experiencing an anomaly, it has not completely rejected access from the outside. The Dendro Archon has the power to connect to Irminsul, but there's also another way.
Devices? Oh, wait.
The Akasha.
That's right.
Of course!
Yes, but although the system isn't currently operational, the technological infrastructure is all still there. And it turns out that a certain someone gets so bored at work that he's actually read through every single one of the instruction manuals.
No prizes for guessing it.
If praising others is that embarrassing for you, you can simply spare yourself the ordeal.
As much as it pains me to say anything nice about him, there's no denying his intelligence. The Akasha is exactly what Sumeru needs at this moment. Between us, we should have all the knowledge and expertise we need.
But if I recall correctly, doesn't the Akasha need a Gnosis to function?
That's exactly right. The Akasha relies on the Gnosis as a power source, and in its absence, we'll need to find an alternative. To tackle this problem, it looks like we'll be relocating once again.
Namely, to the Temple of Silence. It's the only major institution in Sumeru dedicated to preserving the knowledge of King Deshret's civilization. You might find the answers you're looking for hiding there.
I agree. There's a good chance.
Master Nephis and the other sages have discussed it. We have to move into the desert next. The scholars and sages...
The Eremites will keep everyone safe during the...
This leaves us just one thing to worry about.
That Dendro Archon.
She's very weak. We can't afford to wait until Irminsul is fixed. There has to be another way to help.
Huh. Wow, Luckily, the Traveler had a eureka moment while we were out investigating.
Really?
Wow, nice one,
What say our Amorta experts?
Theoretically, it's feasible. From what you're saying, although elemental life and elemental energy have their differences, the Dendro Archon has explicitly stated that she can imitate the power of the former. In which case, as long as a Pep is willing, she should be able to convert her own power into a form that the Archon can use.
It wouldn't be difficult for her at all. The only problem is convincing her to help.
Yeah! Even though she wasn't exactly... When she realizes the danger that Nahida is in...
Either way, we're not...
Hey, it's better than having no...
I agree. There's no time to lose. I'll bring... The academics will go to the Temple of Silence to look for a solution to the Akasha problem. The Eremites will escort the civilians safely.
There's still a long road ahead, and no knowing if we'll make it. But
if there are no objections, then let's proceed. But before we adjourn, I would like to leave you all with some parting words. No matter the distance...
Huh.
No.
What's the...
The sequel's much...
Couldn't agree more.
Well, it was... Come on, let's get moving.
Tighnari has brought me up to speed, but we can't proceed with everything right away. You two, please go on ahead with the Dendro Archon. Let's rendezvous at the Temple of Silence later.
No problem. We got this.
Words can't express my gratitude, so let me just say, I hope everything goes smoothly for all of us. Goodbye for now.
All right, let's get going. If Paimon remembers correctly, the last time we saw a Pep was in...
Traveler, Paimon. Could I borrow you Kakale? Well, Master Tighnari once told me, after you raise a problem, you should think about how to resolve it. I tried my best to keep up with the conversation, but there was so much new information, I couldn't take it all in. So, I just wanted to ask, do you have any tips for me there?
Paimon knows exactly how you feel, but fear not. It's got tons of info about all... You see? Being the... Paimon doesn't always understand the things you're talking about with other people.
This is perfect.
Sure. Matter if the spare copy was originally meant for the Traveler, but it doesn't seem so necessary now.
Thank you so much. But still, anyway, that was all.
See ya! Alright, time to bring Nahida to see a Pep. Let's hope that old grouch isn't in a good... Hey, here's a thought. If we brought Nervalette along, do you think he could help us persuade a Pep to help?
Something you wish to report?
Actually, never mind. In a Pep size, Nervalette's probably one of those dragons who has grown too close to humankind. It might end up fighting for all we know.
I had a feeling your kind might come calling.
The ley lines are in disarray. Something has gone wrong with Irminsul, yes. Even from a great distance away, I can sense that Sumeru is headed for destruction. You who took our home from us, prepare to watch as your own world is plunged into oblivion. Oh, how
Small
the
is play
cycle of
Genshin, you know.
history
It's just
comes
that,
to a
like with them
poetic
story quests, them too
conclusion.
long. Way too long.
This isn't a joke, Apep. Nahida's in grave danger.
Is she now? Then do explain. For what reason should I lend Boer my assistance?
Apep, if you truly despise gods and humans so much, well, after the great humiliation of being helped by a god in the past, shouldn't you be jumping at this chance to balance the scales?
Now that is a compelling reason. When El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by forbidden knowledge, it was Boer who saved me from agony. And though I regard with shame the pity of my enemies, to receive aid without repaying it would likewise tarnish a dragon's
somebody
dignity.
may follow play it. I don't think I
Oh,
want to play.
tiny Boer,
I'm not sure.
puny humans. Just this once I shall deign to show you the true power of dragonkind.
Whoa! It's happening again! We're gonna get sucked in!
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplying her with life force as we speak. It shall not be long before she recovers. But I should warn you. Boer's existence is closely intertwined with Irminsul. Unless the issues plaguing it are resolved, she will never completely recover her former strength. Spare me your words of gratitude. You may also spare me your feigned concern. A dragon's sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine. While I was indeed weakened when the heart of Oasis ran dry, providing Tiny Boer with a morsel of my life force shall have little consequence for me.
Oh, good to hear.
Ever held in high favor, I see.
Oh, well, you know.
The compliment was sincere. Simply accept it. I did once. That tree was not planted by the heavenly principles. Irminsul existed before they ever arrived in Tevat.
What?
There was a time when it belonged to Tevat, to dragonkind. Its appearance and function then differed greatly from today. The ley lines flowed with an abundance of a familiar, primitive form of elemental energy. You may know it as the power of the Light Realm. The heavenly principles usurped and refashioned Irminsul, made it serve humanity, and used it to anchor the fate of the world. Yet in the end, humanity has failed to protect it. Heavenly principles, God of gods. It makes me sick. As things stand today, holding a grudge against you would serve no purpose. But there will come a day when we reclaim this world for ourselves. The opportunity will arise no matter how long we must wait. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers. Though we have yet to meet, I know that we are both preparing for our revenge day and night.
Uh-huh.
I hear a great disturbance out there.
Huh? What is it?
Sandstorms come. The Jinn. Another calamity approaches. You both seem restless. Let us part ways here. Boer is safe with me. Once she has recovered, I shall return her to your side.
Oh, thanks again.
I told you already I have no need of your feigned concern.
Nahida? You're awake!
Cease your interrogation. Yes, she awoke for a brief moment, but she has now lost consciousness again. Take it. We shall talk more at another time.
Where the heck are we? Did you just dump us in the middle of nowhere? Wait. No. Paimon remembers now. The Temple of Silence is over that way. Come on, let's go find the others.
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect the sages.
Yes, Mahamatra.
Sino! What's going on?
You're back. How is the Dendro Archon?
What a relief.
It's the Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up violent sandstorms across the desert, blocking our path to the Temple of Silence. Tighnari and Kale have returned to Aru village to help. The Jinn...
It's just one thing after another.
As I see it, the only possible...
Gurabad?
Baladuri could explain in more...
Gurabad is, for me, a fated land. I must therefore return back to this city, from my master. I am...
Lilipar. Yeah. Wayland's sick. If we can find a way to wake her up, maybe she can help solve this...
Well, be careful.
You mean... there are other dangers in Gurabad?
It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebod, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. To call it a coincidence...
Don't worry. We've gotten a lot stronger since our... Ah!
It appears the monsters native to the desert have been stirred by the Jinn.
You should get going. We'll take care of things here. You too.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
The Jinn are swarming out of Gurabad! Looks like our Nathan was right! Let's get inside and see what's going on!
Yeah. Shine down!
Settle down!
They just keep coming! How many of these things are there? Never take them around! Let's just head further inside for now!
Overruled!
I will have order. Solidify. Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Spotted! All units at the ready.
The Fatui? They must be using this place as a stronghold! Are they the ones behind all this?
Solidify! Settle down!
Fighting Jin with one hand and Fatui with the other? This is pure chaos!
Witness my rise. Overrule.
Torn to oblivion!
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Illusion shattered!
Laid bare.
I will have order. Rise!
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Gather! This is order. Stabilize.
Overrule.
Solidify!
This is where I fall.
I will have order. Silence! Be sanctified. Stabilize. Mission. Make sure.
Witness my rise.
Now you shall perish!
This is order. Solidify. Crumble! I'm gonna fix your skull! Stabilize!
There is no escape!
Bow your head. Couldn't fix it. Fuck.
You see that strange machine? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurabad and setting all those dangerous Jin free!
The target is...
Very well. I shall put my official duties to one side for the moment.
Back up en route! Stop him at all costs!
Careful! They're back again!
The depth's back side.
Shine down! Laid bare.
Nice one, Traveler! Let's keep going!
This is order. Gather!
Illusion shattered! Transfixed!
Order guide you. Stabilize. Mind the deluge.
Shine down!
Backup is here!
Here comes another one. Cascade. This is order. Gather.
This Burger Jim's gone kaput! Now we can finally...
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Apologies, sir.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful adversary.
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Irminsul, now this mess in...
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy.
Oh, this guy is so snooty! However you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either start talking, or we'll have to make you talk. Let's get him! Traveler, what's wrong?
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon...
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Is this you trying to take back control of the conversation? I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are well known among the Fatui. Naturally, I wanted to observe you up close.
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of exotic animals in a zoo!
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of great renown. I've been following your adventures with great admiration.
What do you mean, admiration?
I don't see why.
Well, now that you're observing us up close, what do you see?
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, while I endeavor to understand, your true strength remains a mystery to me. Violence is not my area of expertise either, so, you see, I would much rather converse with you like this than... Besides, I've heard that even 3 moons in the sky fail to eclipse your brilliance.
3 moons?
So you have a connection with the Harbinger, the Doctor.
Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nodcry, but there are things that do not end with his departure. We must... Look at me.
What are you after? Revenge for Dottore?
I've said quite enough, I believe.
Ugh.
I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll have heard the story of this place. The Mother of the Jinn. It was right here that Lilupar once helped the wise to ascend to the throne. These degenerate rulers lost control over their nation, and with it, the right to occupy that exalted seat.
What are you trying to say?
I once admired you for your adventures. That is the earnest truth. But it appears to me that your journey serves ultimately to uphold the rules of this world. Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly? And how—
Do you seriously think you're gonna convince us of anything?
Convince you? I'm sure my commander already tried that. Why would I waste my breath doing the same? If a few words from a stranger were enough to make someone completely change their stance, it would only prove that they never had a firm will to begin with. I am merely stating my position, so that we might understand each other better. One's enemy in the present may not necessarily be an enemy for life. As for what game I'm playing here, I'm simply buying some time. But now I must bid you farewell. It was a wise decision not to attack me immediately. Since you did not fall for my ambush, I will now have to ask those in hiding to reveal themselves.
Leave this to us, sir.
Very well. I trust you to do what is necessary. Stall him while I execute the next step of the plan. Sumeru City, Irminsul.
Hey! Stop right there! Don't you dare leave without explaining yourself!
All units, stop them! Protect the commander!
Did you hear that? He mentioned Sumeru City and Irminsul! He definitely knows something! We can't let him get away! Get rid of these pesky soldiers, quick!
Rear guard to the front! Don't let them through!
Pit laid bare.
Cascade! Get that thing in position!
Hold on! Just a little longer!
Solidify!
Transfixed! Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
We finally beat them! That mysterious guy can't have gotten far! Let's catch up with him!
You're very persistent.
Hey, you! Stop running and explain your... What's this?
Relax. A small trap like this won't be enough to hold you. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but this small window of time was all we needed to launch the next phase of our plan. Don't be discouraged. I knew that someone would come where to chat with you, which door to exit from, even which mechanism. You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So, but not to worry. This is only our first.
Just answer me one last question.
Follow isn't quite... When any set of rules is neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching for a new order. Our ideas of the final form that should take may have differed, but our journeys took a shared path. Goodbye, Traveler and Paimon. I wish you a timely escape. Oh.
Hey! Come back! Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures before. It swallows people up! I'm sorry. She shouldn't have jumped the gun! Oh, okay.
Sino and his team are guarding the north. We'll take the...
There's so many... Don't fret. I am well prepared for this...
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're unaware. Off you go, Plumpy. Come on, what's the holdup? 5,000... 20,000 Mora. 100,000 Mora.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and... Plumpy! Don't you, Jin, have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiate. You wanna play rough? You can play it.
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful.
Yes, Master. Never mind. Zombie, it's time for revenge.
You know, this reminds me of when you first arrived in Avidia Forest. You were trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spino Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah, I remember. Our first time fighting side by side.
Fighting side by side? I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Please stop.
Let's nip that in the bud.
There's too many of them! I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle!
Tighnari, how's the situation on your end?
We held the line, though it was a close call. But it looks like they're preparing for another attack. Has something happened?
They've breached our defenses in the south. The Jinn are pouring in. We're moving the villagers to the north as we speak.
We're hemmed in.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news! Another line of defense has been breached.
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory and I will...
But Master!
This is not a discussion, Kale. Don't worry about us. She clearly still has plenty of tricks left up her...
Wait! You can't pin all your hopes on me! Oh, great. I've almost run out of the things I've...
Need any help?
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aru village is overrun by Jinn. And the sandstorms are sure to follow in their...
I don't care! Whoever you are!
The only one who can help is you. I am merely here to guide you along. I am a spirit created at the beginning. I am a flickering illusion. I am the shimmering light that flows from...
What do you mean?
Watch out! Jinn incoming!
Here goes nothing! I am a spirit, created at the beginning. illusion. What's wrong?
That's... Do you know what Kale is...
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator!
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers. But is Kale an avid historian?
Not to my knowledge.
The Jinn have actually quieted down. Although... no, it's more than that.
Clearly the songs left by the goddess of flowers have a soothing...
Really? Stay away! I'll stop!
It seems like the song...
Kale.
Any luck?
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to...
Huh? Wait! That sounds like...
It's been a long while. Did you miss me?
Jet!
Let's save the catching up for this. Should be the right mechanism. There we go. Come on, let's leave...
Behold! Squall Fury!
Those Fatui sure made themselves scared.
The Fatui?
Yep. No idea what they're planning this...
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made quite a name for ourselves. Oh, yeah. On a slightly different note, I have some good news. I finally took care of Masaira. Not much to write home about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little bed. He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could say to save his life. What about you guys? Bet you'd forgotten all about me and Ben Ben, huh?
Of course not! We're super duper best friends!
Wow. Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations too. Anyway, what brings you to Gurabat?
Oh, right. I almost forgot. We're here to look for Lilupar.
Oh, that bottle?
Yeah! We need her power to calm the Jinn and stop the sandstorms. Here's hoping we actually manage to find her, after all the trouble we've been through. Surely with everything's been going on in Gurabat, she must have woken up, right? Only one way to find out.
The wind rises. Squall and Fury.
Let's see. Aha! Lilupar!
What a long dream that was.
it's been a while, my master. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. After we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamity stirring in the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving Gurabad of any hope of peace. I fought against it for a long, long time. Until one day, I sensed a change in a foreign land to the west. Suddenly, the pitch-black abyss fell silent. Once satisfied that that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, why have you returned to Gurabad, my
Well, basically, Sumeru's we managed to chase off...
Child's play. I shall quell the Jinn and scatter the storm.
Thank you, Lilu.
No need to thank me, my master.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright again. When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this was exactly how I imagined it.
Yay! Although, honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more. Even if the... Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Sounds good. You can introduce us to your other friends.
Another adventure...
The storms have stopped! We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Time to regroup!
Quit following me.
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but I never imagined it would be this big.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they...
I don't know. This plan sounds a little too risky from...
Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology.
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal...
The plan is sound, and the scale of this project...
You're back. Everything all right? And who are they?
Friends of yours?
Pretty much.
Hello, I'm Jet, and this is Lilupar.
Oh, a famous name from the history books.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine.
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends? Gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust the Traveler's judgment. I'm sure you're good people.
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurabad problem is resolved?
And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there. Luckily.
Wow. Thanks for being there.
So... This mystery man openly admitted that he was merely a Harbinger support.
Yeah? Is there something weird about that?
I assume you aren't naive enough. Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nod...
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you...
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that having someone to shift the blame on tends to prove useful should trouble. The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take a walk with Lilupar.
Jet?
Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
We're mercs. You can...
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the
You bet we did. This place is incredible. It has everything. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility.
According to certain sources, if these sources however...
Yeah, but the people of the rainforest are always
Wait! Paimon has a... Is this the same Aru we've heard of before?
well remembered.
According to our records, Aru was the most brilliant creation King Deshret ever conceived of. But that being said, what Aru actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets we are... Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists.
Paimon totally gets that. Do you guys still remember that?
I think...
Yeah.
Not cry.
Huh?
Yeah. Had another lady with her, too. Both said they knew you.
Really?
Yes, really. It was just before you got... One of them said she's made Nod cry her home.
Looks like betting on Aru was the right choice.
See? They're right.
Nicole! Never!
Why, hello! It's a good thing we left early. We almost...
Locked out?
Oh, you haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's borders, cutting off all travel in and out. No one can leave.
Are the Fatui behind?
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. I suspect it's a defense mechanism within Irminsul itself. Irminsul is the source of Tevat's Layla. I imagine this But
doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if...
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world, and Sumeru is the eye of the storm.
Paimon's surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the...
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's...
Judging by your tone...
Sounds like you don't know much.
All I know is that the Ibis... As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But everyone has secrets.
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nodcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean world savings become a habit with me. I have no particular desire to play hero in Sumeru, thank you.
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. There is always a reason to be found behind both salvation and destruction. Still, if time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are often complex and in conflict. That's why people change their minds about things all the time. But that's where we angels come in. Our duty, ultimately, is to guide people towards their deepest, truest desires and help bring them to fruition. So I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end, that's okay.
I refuse.
Wait, what? But I set the atmosphere and everything. Isn't this supposed to be the moment when we finally open up to one another?
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hatred. Had it consumed me, I'd be left stuck in the past forever, never living in the present. But I don't think that your guidance can change my mind. The all-consuming sands, the bloodshed, both deserved and undeserved. Those old emotions cling to me like a shadow.
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shaped me into the person I am today. They'll always be a part of me.
In that case, would you like to hear my perspective, at least?
Sure. It's not every day you get to hear an angel's opinion.
A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, I found life tedious. Monotonous work, lukewarm relationships. Things weren't nearly as interesting as they are now. And yet, since the angel's demise, I have found myself missing those days on more than one occasion. Human emotions are often attached to a person, a place, or an object. When those things are gone, the memories quickly fade, and the emotions slip away along with them. If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. With the object of your hatred wiped from existence, it would not take long for the memories buried deep in your heart to slowly fade. Both love and hate are intense emotions, but they are nothing compared to the void left behind when they disappear.
Most sophisticated, Miss Still, I'm a special case. Someone once told me that human memory is more selective than a Mora-hungry merchant choosing between customers. As much as I
How much will you need? I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need.
Just cover my travel expenses.
Huh? Is that all?
That's all. Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you...
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa!
And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of need. Hip hip hooray!
That was far more detailed than necessary. Not lacking in embellishment either. I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned. What's Candace up to?
She is still taking care of things in our village. Should be joining us before too long. Oh, and sorry, hope we're not...
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aru, then use it to try and restore the Akasha system.
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something called Aru's Chute, which can be used to establish connection with...
We still have some time.
By the way, who are these two?
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nodcry.
Correct.
Well...
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from...
Why do you ask?
I don't know. I'm Dia, an Eremite mercenary. My work usually keeps me out in the desert.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before. However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted with you. Why don't you all introduce yourselves?
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might think.
Huh. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? It looked like you spoke without...
Ventriloquism.
What is it, Kale?
It's you! You're the voice who's been speaking in my head, aren't you? You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon, and got me to recite that magic prayer.
Mm-hmm. I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain, an angel who has lived since ancient times.
An angel? Sounds like a big deal, but, what exactly is an angel?
Oh, well, we're technically, but we can still tell you a lot of stories from ancient history.
Yep, and she's also an amazing sculptor.
10 Pitney. You give me
You could say she's a real creative type.
Well, ma'am, if both the Traveler and Paimon give you rave reviews, you must be pretty impressive.
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. I find it so awkward when people get too formal with me. Just relax and be yourselves. No
Stop,
need
Sam
to be
Rosie.
nervous.
Stop up the screen.
Miss Nicole, if it's okay, could I ask you a few questions?
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion, and you are desperate for answers. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of Sumeru City in disarray? Why did those verses soothe the Jinn only when recited by you? I can guide you to the truth, but it involves a personal secret of yours. I'd prefer to speak with you alone, if possible.
Too slow.
I thought we were going to speak alone. This is a lot more people than I was expecting.
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be accompanied.
Well, if Kale doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no problem with it.
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but whatever it is, there's no need for me to hide it from my closest friends.
Closest friends? It's so nice to hear that.
All right. In that case, I'll get right to it. Kale, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
I am. When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help, and I was sent to an unfamiliar place. There were a lot of... I can still remember anyway.
Yes.
What? Huh. Fascinating.
You don't seem surprised like the rest of us. Why?
The possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the Jinn.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Lilupar?
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the Goddess of Flowers. Be assured that I share your surprise. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are used to manifest its power, even her closest acquaintances would find it near impossible to detect. After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Deshret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the Eternal Oasis. But some fragments remained unaccounted for. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. Presumably for use in some experiment. It's not an uncommon occurrence. You're more shaken than I
for the likes
thought.
on live, bro.
In one
Appreciate
sense,
it.
you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many people who yearn for this kind of power never attain it, yet you have coexisted with her all this time without even realizing it.
I don't know what to say.
Much appreciated.
I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a fragment of the Goddess of Flowers is inside my body is... It's a strange feeling.
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
I understand how you feel, Kale. But once you get used to it, you'll find it's nothing to be concerned about.
Huh. I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak on this.
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis' Ba fragments that I could bear.
Let me guess. Because 2's company, but 3's a crowd?
Thanks for helping to explain the joke.
Not mine.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
Kale, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many
Yeah. So about that dream...
Yes. Though her body... The mother of...
but I still don't...
Yes. I suspect it. Of course. All right. Any further questions?
Let's move out.
We all hope it'll work.
Haven't you handled
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date...
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for...
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, things will...
Kave's self-doubt disappeared and...
Well, this confidence is most...
Behold! Squall and Fury!
Oh, Miss Nicole. I heard you're a very talented sculptor.
Oh, I don't know.
Honestly, even though Kasharawar is... So if they...
Who's...
Myself and a few other scholars.
Oh, well, if you...
Whoa!
Look at the level of detail. The squirrel descend...
Kaveh? Kaveh, come here for a sec.
All right, but hang on a moment. I have to finish reviewing this proposal first.
You called?
This squirrel...
Oh, a squirrel. I wouldn't say
Oh, a hero?
I see. Well,
As a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy them.
then perhaps this... Also on the subject of here, I'm sure some would call it cliché or old-fashioned. Kaveh!
Sorry, Madame Faruzan,
What a pity.
What a genius idea!
Precisely. Then place the two statues.
Yes!
It'll be a masterpiece.
Just call me Nicole.
What? Oh, no. That wouldn't be right.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, in this day of age, it's...
Honestly, I feel the same way. It's been a long time since I met any... Also, I have to say, you're a very good judge of character.
Sorry. Keeping watch over heroes?
Oh,
Let's not tell Madame Faruzan about Miss Nicole's true identity for now.
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation to...
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off. These quest lines are way too long, bro. Christ.
Relax.